I'm here today with composer Unsuk Chin. Unsuk, thank you so much for joining us.
Hello.
So the question we like to start out with is, how do you prepare your popcorn?
I like popcorn, but I don't eat popcorn because it is like potato chips. You start and you never can stop. So therefore.
So, we're doing your piece on the Kettle New Music series that we run. And with that series, part of the idea is to share music that we really like in a more of an informal kind of setting where we serve popcorn and we serve beer. And I was just wondering what some of your experiences have been with music outside of a formal concert setting.
Maybe early 90s, I did some electronic music in Berlin, and there was a very big festival in Berlin, Inventionen, and then we had sometimes a concert with electronic music very late in the night, and then some people could drink beer or eat popcorn or potato chips during the concert. Yeah, it was, the feeling and the atmosphere was more free, and then I think you can even enjoy the music much more.
We think so too. It's a nice alternative, sometimes.
Yeah. Because classical music or classical contemporary music, it will be always presented in a very serious occasions,
right?
And then you have to concentrate it and so on. It's good, but it is also very nice to have experience in to listen to this kind of music in a different atmosphere.
Totally. Well, speaking of different atmospheres, one thing I'm curious about, because you live in Berlin, but you've traveled to the States, is do you feel that the concert experience is a bit different in Europe and here, or?
I think for composers, definitely it's different. In Germany, I've lived there for 30 years, very long time, but still I feel not a part of the German society. So you stay as an outsider. So it is very, very often so in Germany, because they have very long tradition in every field of society. And it is very difficult for them to accept people from outside. But in America, I always, if I'm here with my husband is from Finland, and we always talking about, oh, it is so nice to be in the state. And we feel really free because nobody is interested whether you are from Asia or from Mexico or anywhere. So you are, if you are American, you are American.
So, and you also run this concert series in South Korea, right?
South Korea, and also in London with Philharmonia Orchestra.
Okay, yeah. And what's different in each of the places about the way that
it's quite different. In Korea, I'm doing it twice a year, each time one orchestra concert and one ensemble concert, and then plus master class, and I'm doing a lot of things for young composers, like a reading session and also commission for new pieces. And for Korean audience, it is very nice because they are a kind of for contemporary music, they are kind of blanco paper. So there is no tradition, and there is not so much information. So I can make my own program really in aspect of music and music quality. So not political, not if one composer is famous, so I play his piece. No, so just after musical quality.
That's one of the things that I think about as an American composer, that we're lucky that we have we can sort of take from whoever we like, and we're free to do that. But if you're a British composer,
Yeah.
you better have a feeling about George Benjamin and Oliver
Yeah,
Nussin
yeah,
and
yeah,
Benjamin
yeah,
Britten
yeah,
and Tom
yeah,
Sadas and
yeah,
so on and so forth. Like
yeah.
that's your tradition to relate to in one way or another.
Yeah, yeah, and I think we Korean, we don't have a long tradition in contemporary music or in European style music. So therefore, we have it is very on one hand, it's very difficult because you have no orientation, especially if you are a composer and you have to find your own aesthetic in your tradition. It's very difficult. But on the other hand, you are very free. You can do anything you want. But for those composers, it is very difficult to go out of this society and to do something completely crazy.
Right.
It is not accepted.
Right,
So
right.
therefore, it is also a very big limit.